Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to do a quick update video for you guys, just to have a couple of micro updates with these different platforms. Figured, instead of doing a separate video for each one, I'll kind of lump them up into one video. And then tomorrow I'll go back to doing separate videos for each platform, standalone videos, because I think a lot people get a lot of value from those videos. And of course, they can pick and choose which videos they want to see depending on what platform they're interested in. But for today, got a bunch of micro updates here. So let's go ahead and jump in and get started. Of course, it goes without saying that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. I'm certainly not giving you any type of financial advice on this video or any of my videos for that matter. So please do your own research and due diligence if you decide to get in. Number one, you need to make sure you're okay with risk because all these platforms carry risk. And number two, you should only be putting in what you can afford to lose, guys. Okay, risk capital only. Also, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon. That way you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before I talk about these different platforms, Pulse. Pulse is doing, in my opinion, doing really well, right? Of course, people are expecting to 100x, the first, 2 or 3 days, and that's not really that realistic. But I'm happy. I'm happy with where it's at right now. As I've mentioned before, in my post, this is a long-term position for me. I think the big gains are going to be down the road. Sure, you can make some gains trading it here and there. But me, I'm a hodler. I'm not so much a trader. So my plan is to, hold. And I think the big gains are going to be like a year and a half, maybe even 2 years down the road. Not saying that I'm not going to lock in profits and things of that nature, early on. But I'm excited about this. So we'll talk about this on another video. This is not really, I don't really consider this a platform. In this video, I want to just cover the platforms that I'm in. This is more obviously a token. So we'll talk about Pulse and PulseX on other videos moving forward. But yeah, very, very exciting stuff. Again, if you're going to be jumping in right now, just be careful. Make sure you're using the right token addresses. There's still a clog in the on the bridge, from my understanding. And again, if you're trying to get on, just just be careful. There's a lot of ways you can get wrecked. Me, I got in heavy during the sacrifice phase, so I'm not looking to use the bridge or anything like that. I'm just gonna wait it out. Wait till the dust settles a little bit, and then make some moves from there. So, yeah, I think another couple of days, and the dust will settle. Even though I do believe there's price discovery already, I'm happy with it. But yeah, we'll talk about it on another video. Let's jump into these different platforms, guys. Drip right now sitting at 26 cents. It was at 23 cents yesterday, so nice little move, in the right direction. I'll be doing some airdrops from my new buddy address. So again, if you want to use my new buddy address, I will leave it down below. Yeah, Drip is doing its thing. I mean, what more can we ask for? They're going to be launching the D3 DApp pretty soon. The new UI is going to be coming pretty soon. Yeah, I mean, I'm just taking my loose drip and I'm maxing out more accounts. Um, so again, if I do come out with another maxed account, a new buddy address, don't be surprised in a couple of days. Okay. So again, I'm just taking drip that I have sitting around and I'm going to be putting it into the faucet. Because why? Why not? Why not earn 1% a day on it instead of having it just sit there, really doing nothing, right? So yeah, Drip is doing its thing. Animal Farm, again, I've talked about it before. No real major updates there. I'm just scraping BNB and BUSD dividends from it. Have my dogs and pigs parked in the farm. Again, I'm not really too concerned about the price because again, I didn't pay for any of my dogs and pigs. I farmed them. Okay, so again, to me, it's free money. So if it goes to zero, which I don't think it will, but if it goes to zero, hey, the funds I used to farm it already back in my wallet. So it's free money, right? All I'm doing right now is scraping BUSD and BNB dividends from it. So again, we'll see what happens. Of course, once we head into another bull market, which we will at some point, then I think I think it'll be interesting to see what happens to the price of those things. So anyway, we'll talk about that on a standalone video. I think I'll talk about it tomorrow because I'm going to be doing an airdrop. I'll be doing an airdrop this week. I just don't know if I'm going to be doing it tomorrow or Friday, depending on my schedule, but definitely going to be doing an airdrop this week from my new uh, account. Okay. Might even do one from another account. So anyway, we'll figure that out. Solar Road, 1497. I mean, this thing has been on a rocket ship for the last, I don't know, 6 weeks or so. We'll see what the price is tonight. Usually around 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We see what the price is, whether it moves or not. And again, we'll see what happens here tonight. They already airdropped Acoin into our wallet. So around 1:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern is when they've been doing it the last couple of days. It's been a fun, it's my favorite time of the day. I run back there and I'm like, man, look at all this acorn. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, we're making a grip. I know yesterday I mentioned in my video, or was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was yesterday. I talked about, me not really going into how much I'm making. And then I had a few people message me saying, hey, I want to know how much you're making. Um, we'll see. We'll see. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. It's definitely I think some of you guys would be shocked if I told you. So it's just crazy. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with this platform. I know they have a Dubai event in June. They already have another event scheduled for the following month. So this thing is it's I think it's just getting started. I know when I spoke to my sponsor, he was in Macau. He said there was a lot of leaders there. That this is the first, they were there to see what was going on. And they were going back to their marketplace, to their country or wherever they're from, and they're going to start building their teams because they were impressed by what they saw. So a lot of teams are just coming on board. You look at this and it's like, sometimes we fail to really realize that it's only been out for 6 weeks. A lot of people, there's still a lot of people that are just coming on board with this. Yeah, we got in early. So I think, we did a good job of getting in early and getting it to our community. But there's a lot of people, especially offline, that are just learning about this and are just coming on board now. So again, between that and the contracts coming, expiring, because a lot of the people that got in the beginning who chose a 60-day contract, their contracts don't even come up for like another 2 weeks or so. So again, when those 60-day contracts come up, that's another 3% burn fee from each one. I mean, the constant burning of the SOD token and a lot of people coming on board, we'll see what happens to the price. I had somebody ask me also, I think it was this morning. They said, when if I go into the 60-day SOD mining pool, if I go back in the next day and put more Acoin, um, you know, does it go into the same 60-day, countdown? Every time you go in, it's gonna count as a new deposit, a separate deposit rather, and each one is going to have a 60-day time clock, if that makes sense. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. We'll see what the price is later on. I'll post it over in our Telegram. Stay tuned for that. ETF pool, this one here, we're just getting started with this. This one launched last week. Um, yeah, they did an upgrade on their website. And I think now that they've completed that upgrade, everything is running smooth. Not that it wasn't running smooth before, but they posted over on their Telegram that it's going to run twice as fast now. I mean, I didn't really notice. I thought it was pretty fast before, but this thing is it's brand new, literally just launched, and they just put out a new pool. So originally it was these two pools, if you remember, it was the ETF pool and the compounding pool. They just launched this today, the daily compounding flex pool. This one pays out 0.95% per day. And the minimum you can put in is $1,000. So because they have this new pool, they just put out a brand new PDF in their Telegram, which includes all this new information. So we'll cover that later on this week. I'll probably do a standalone video for it and do an overview. But yeah, this one here has been running smooth. Withdrawals are smooth. No real major updates for it other than, if you like to get into things brand new and early, this one is, it's worth checking out. Next thing is Bit Sports. This one here, another platform that's running smooth. No major updates, since my last video. I know they have an event coming up next month. But yeah, this one here has been doing its thing. You can make up to 2.4% per day, 6 days a week. The withdrawals are smooth. Every time I do a withdrawal request, it hits the same day my wallet within a couple of hours. Again, you're withdrawing and you're depositing, by the way, USDT TRC20. And yeah, the team is just, it's flat out exploding. We have some whales that have come on board over the last couple of days, and the volume has just been, skyrocketing. So yeah, BitSports, if you want to check this out, I will leave a link for this down below as well. Vortec United, tomorrow they're going to be doing a live webinar with the CEO. So head on over to their Telegram if you want to get the link for that. You can register for it right now. But tomorrow they will be doing a live webinar with the CEO, a live Zoom, and they're going to be talking about some of the new things that they're going to be rolling out over the next month or two. So again, if you want updated information on Vortec, that's something you could plug into. Other than that, no real major updates. This one here is, again, it's just doing its thing. You can make up to 9% per week. You can withdraw. You can make a request to withdraw any day of the week, but they process it out on Mondays. And again, you can withdraw in USDT, TRC20. You can also withdraw out in USDT, ERC20, and also Bitcoin and Ethereum. So you pick which one you want to withdraw, and you can withdraw out. Again, this one here has been running very, very smooth. CloudFi did another withdrawal earlier today. This one here is doing its thing. The withdrawal hit my wallet. They posted in their Telegram, because they raised the minimum withdrawal uh, to $50 because of the congestion on the Bitcoin network and the fees. Now that the fees have come down, they just announced that they're going to be dropping the withdrawal limit, or what you need to withdraw, from $50, I believe, to $25. So that's good news for those of you guys that um, you know wanted to have it dropped a little bit. They're also posting in their Telegram some of their trades now, so you can check that out also. So they're trying to be more and more transparent. I know there's a lot of leaders that have just come on board with CloudFi. I mean, we've been in now for a couple of weeks, and it's been running smooth. I know a big community from CoinMarketBull and MaxSpread have now come over to CloudFi. Some of the leaders over there, they just jumped in literally like within the last 48 hours. So we'll definitely see another spike in momentum. But for those of you guys that are already in, it's doing its thing, as you guys already know. So CloudFi, I'll leave a link for this down below if you want to check this out as well. I have a couple of platforms here, that I'm not really even available. I'm not able to talk about publicly. But if you go to our Telegram, I post about these a lot. Of course, I'm talking about platforms that work in this video. So, all these platforms, are working smooth. No real major updates. And, in this space, no news is good news. When there's not really much to talk about, that means everything is working as it should. A couple other platforms, Daisy, that's another platform that's working. Liquidix, which I haven't talked about much lately, but that platform is working. I just did a withdrawal. Also, that one you can make up to 7.5% per month. I'll leave a link for that down if you want. I'll leave a link for that if you want to check that out as well. Also, Validus, they opened up withdrawals yesterday. If you weren't able to withdraw yesterday, tomorrow, which is Thursday, which is the day that we were able to withdraw, moving forward, it's going to be every Thursday again. If you missed your window yesterday, you can withdraw tomorrow. And last but not least, CMB. That's another platform the withdrawals are working. I just made another withdrawal request, and it just hit my wallet before I made this video. So that platform is paying as well. So yeah, I mean, lots of opportunities out here to make money, passive income. If you want to check any of these out, I will leave a link down below. And yeah, stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Make sure you're plugged into our Telegram as well. That way you can get up-to-date information and announcements as I get them. And again, if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon. That way you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. And with that being said, guys, that's a wrap for this video. Again, risk capital only, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.